I'm Mike Auerbach, Editor-in-Chief of Pharmaceutical Processing Magazine, here with Pat Walsh, the CEO of AAIPharma. We're going to be talking a little bit about his company and some issues within the contract services industry. Pat, can you tell me about your company and some of the services you provide to the industry?
Sure. AAI is a full-service provider of early stage through commercial manufacturing and analytical formulation options for clients. We serve approximately 600 clients from around the world and are located throughout the Carolinas and also with locations in Missouri and New Jersey.
Okay, thank you. When a pharmaceutical sponsor is looking to hire a contract services provider, what type of qualities or expertise should they look for?
There's really three things that a sponsor or client really looks for in a quality clinical or contract manufacturing company. One is, first and foremost, the quality standards that are within the company. It has to be impeccable. It has to be a documented track record. Second is the reliability of the process. There has to be a solid analytical and manufacturing group that the client knows will meet the timelines. And third, it has to be an efficient and timely process. You look at the cramped and sometimes compacted timelines that clients need to get products through the next phase of their development, and they need to ensure that a supplier like ours is really the right partner so that we can hit all three: the quality, the efficiency, the reliability, and they can be rest assured that their project and their reputation is our reputation.
As the industry has become more global, how do you stay up to date with not only the regulations here in the United States, but around the world?
The regulatory challenges are always evolving. The real key is first of all that you have a world-class team. You have to have people who understand the complications and the nuances that are part of the daily interaction here at a company that has thousands of pieces of equipment that are in play on a daily basis. Everything we do here is under CGMP standards, so every test, every analyte that comes through the doors is governed by the same process. You also have to have an understanding of the changing regulatory environments in each one of the countries that you do business with. We do business on a global basis, so you need to understand the regulations not only in the U.S. but in Europe and Japan and other parts of the regulatory territories where product is coming from AAI into those locations. So your regulatory, your quality standards, even your scientific team has to be up on the latest, evolving, whether it's compendial or USP changes or different standards for the U.S. versus Europe in terms of manufacturing.
Now, technology is obviously advancing rapidly in the industry, and how important to your success and the company's success is keeping up to date with the latest analytical technologies and manufacturing technologies, and how important is that to your customers?
Well, it's critical, and you have to be a business that can not only invest today, but has the financial discipline and the ability to move new products and technologies in over the course of the next couple of years. For instance, we brought in the latest analytical equipment, the latest UPLCs, HPLCs, and these are things that customers over the next 2 years will require for business. They're not required today, but we're ahead of the curve in bringing this in. We're one of the few labs in the United States that has taken this position. We're in the process of fully automating our laboratory and manufacturing infrastructure. By this year, we'll be operating under a paperless system. We'll be putting all of our documentation through electronic lab notebooks. It'll allow our clients 24/7 access to their information and data. And those are the kind of things that, for a world-class company, you should expect to see.
And finally, where do you think your company will be in 5 years?
I think this industry is going to undergo a tremendous amount of change. If you take a step back and look at the generic industry as an example of the kind of change that occurred over a 10 or 15-year period, at one time there were a lot of small entrepreneurial companies in that space, and then you fast forward 10 years from that, there's 5 giant companies that are really dominating that space. I think you'll see the same thing here. There are a number of players across the United States. For example, there are over 400 analytical services companies in the United States. The majority of those are less than 25 million in sales. So they're small, regional type operations, and you're going to see a consolidation of vendors where companies want to do business with a select number of vendors. AAI is one of the few companies that has the depth and the breadth of not only analytical equipment, scientific and technical expertise and manufacturing capabilities that allows a partner or a client to consolidate a number of companies into a single supplier. We also have the regulatory and quality standards that allow them to feel comfortable that their product will perform and be put back to them in a timely and efficient manner.
Pat, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.